Oh boy. Yo, 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 yo. What is up and what is really, what is up and what is really, really, really good? It is your boy, Brendan Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That their sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. Now, as I sit here right now, and this is the Sports Plus Life recap show. This is the Sports Plus Life Wild Card Weekend show. I sit here about 2 minutes to go in wild card game currently going on in Dallas, Texas. Now, currently going on in Dallas, Texas. Now, while the game isn't officially over yet, oh nigga, it's over. It's over. It's over. You know, so, and that's probably why my guys haven't joined me yet, because they want to wait till it's official. But, I got a schedule I got to keep. And you're probably wondering, hey, why are you wearing Philadelphia Eagles clothes? And I will say this, just because it's not that I'm super sitting here rooting for the Eagles, or even though I will be, and it's not that I'm against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because this is the slap in the face that you're getting, that Cowboy Nation is getting from me, motherfuckers. So let me say this. And while I understand that the game is technically still going on, I'm just going to say this. Like I said, it's over. It's over. You're done. And while you're done, welcome, brother. Yeah. Oh, say it again. You ain't said nothing, but say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Here we go. Yo. They getting like you said, it ain't over yet. So
Oh,
they could possibly come back.
Dallas could score another touchdown. I mean, look, the score is the ending result of the score is going to be misleading. Okay, it's going to be misleading.
Absolutely.
They're going to think, oh wow, 48 to maybe 40 or 48 to 38. It was a shootout. No, it won't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, the fuck it wasn't. I mean, it's going to be a misleading score. And I don't know if you see what my my name, my identification name is.
What, Dak? You're identifying as Dak today?
In an Eagles Michael Vick jersey. So, again, this is that their sports. Well, listen. Oh, let me do what I got to do first. Shout out to Tough Sports. Madden Gamer League broadcasting on Twitch. Think you're a real Madden gamer. Come on Twitch. Come to Too Tough Sports. See what you got. See what you got. But and shout out Heather's Craft Haven, my sis from another miss. My sis from another miss. Holland Springs home. Also, she's not a Cowboys fan. My sister just said, Brandon, you're in Eagles gear. Yes, I am in Eagles gear. And let allow, I guess, because I'm on a live podcast, I have to explain why I'm in Eagles gear. Sean, me and Sean, for a few years in a row, would go to Eagles games, and we will start that again. They would go to Philadelphia Eagles games. That was fourth down, won't it? Ha! Game over. we would go to Philadelphia Eagles games, and listen, and I'm specifically saying this because my sister asked. Our mother's from Philly. You know how Philadelphia is. You got to come correct because it's not like it was the Eagles Broncos game. I've been to 4 Eagles games, and never have they played the Denver Broncos. So this, mind you, this chain right here, I got this chain in 2012.
What they do?
I got this Michael Vick jersey in 2012. This shit is old as a bitch. I am smacking the Dallas Cowboy fans firm in the dick with my apparel today. Because the Eagles could lose tomorrow, to be honest with you. They can lose tomorrow. But you know what? The Cowboys got put out first. What is that?
Yo,
no, sis. Sean did not convert me. Sean didn't convert me. Again, I've been to 4 games at Lincoln Financial Field. Each game I've been to, I've never rooted against the Eagles because they weren't playing the Broncos. But again, this is the only Eagle jersey I have. I have 5 Bronco jerseys, multiple Bronco hats. I got Bronco gear out the ass. This was a big to these Dallas Cowboy fans.
All right.
So Sean, let me start this appropriately, okay? If you are a Cowboys fan and you have tuned in, thanks for the view. But we're going to be unapologetically raw and unfiltered during this podcast. Because the Dallas Cowboys, Sean, did you know the Dallas Cowboys Sean, did you know the Dallas Cowboys made history today?
And what? About getting their ass whipped?
No. Yes, yeah, they did get and the score ain't gonna be so. I thought Dallas was gonna actually go in and score again, but
man, they put their backups in and they were just scoring quick on their backups. We all know that shit.
Right.
Trash. They got destroyed.
But this is how the Cowboys made history, my brother. Listen to me good. The Green Bay Packers are the first team in NFL history, the first 7 seed in NFL history to win a playoff game.
They're the youngest too, ain't it?
Let me say that again. The Green Bay Packers are the first team, the first number 7 seed in NFL history to win a playoff game.
Oh, damn.
Let that sink in.
Ain't they the youngest team too?
They are the youngest team.
That's crazy.
The NFL just went to 7 teams in the playoffs just about 3 years ago. So we knew that eventually a number 7 seed was going to win a game. We knew that was going to happen eventually. But it happened today. And it happened in Dallas. And it happened to the Cowboys. How you feeling today, sir?
Sir, I'm feeling marvelous, sir. Sir, I'm telling you, I enjoyed every aspect of that game. All the Look, the boy was getting picked left and right. They were confused. They didn't know what to do. They looked like they ain't come to play. Oh, it was just love. It was beautiful. The look on Dak's face, the fans, the people I know personally who flew to the game to see him live. Oh, what tears of joy I weave. If there's a light that shines as bright as the sky, I see. The Dallas Cowboys asses got whipped today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Marianne. How you doing?
Oh, she's in here?
Oh, she's
in
here.
Hi, Marianne. How you doing? You doing good today? You doing wonderful? All right. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for coming.
Oh, we have some more guests. Now, he's an angry guest right now, but, what up, A Boogie?
Oh. Hey, my boy. Hey.
What's good, family?
Not the Cowboys.
I
ain't gonna say nothing because we about to catch ours tomorrow, but I'm enjoying myself today.
This is why I should have stuck to my guns. I do not predict playoff games because every game we sat here was like, this is the way it's about to go. it's a good thing we ain't put college savings plans on these games because we be broke. We be in trouble.
Oh, no, but you know what, Sean? I owe you an apology because when I talked to you yesterday, you were absolutely right. I went back and listened to the tape. You did pick Houston to win.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely right.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely right. You did say I'm going to go with you said my head says Cleveland, but I'm going to go with my heart and say Houston. You are absolutely right.
That's right. Thank you, sir.
You the only one out of us three to get one right this week.
It don't baby me nothing, but I take it.
But you know what? I'm so happy to get this Cowboy game wrong. I will say this though, but what all jokes aside, what did I say on Tuesday? I said the chance that Green Bay has, what's the Cowboys' weakness on defense? Run defense.
Run it. Yeah.
Who showed out today?
Aaron Jones ran all over the boys. He ran all over them boys. And I mean, matter of fact, the backups was coming in, was doing some shit too. They was running all hard and shit like that. But yo, you was right about that shit. They ran all over them.
And outside, and Jordan, you know, certain organizations just get it right. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers, they always get it right with coaches. 3 coaches over the last 50 years. What is about the Green Bay Packers that always nails it with quarterbacks?
Yeah. Jordan Love looked good. That boy looked good. His mechanics. I mean, he was poised in that pocket. They was in his face, and he was still throwing up dots. Boy, I fuck with that. They got them one too, but Houston really got them one. CJ Stroud looks amazing.
Bro, the young quarterbacks this weekend have said we are here and we ain't going nowhere because CJ Stroud was magnificent. Jordan Love was spectacular. Again, Aaron, you missed this. The Green Bay Packers made history today. They are the first ever number 7 seed to win a playoff game. So we know where Green Bay is playing next week. They're going to San Francisco. Because like I told you guys last week, lowest seed goes to the highest seed. Yeah. So Green Bay will be in San Francisco. The winner of Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay will be at, this is funny though. The NFC still has a lot of things to sort out.
Yeah, because if the Lions lose today, then we'll get a home game, right?
Well, yeah, if the Lions lose tonight, whoever wins tomorrow will be at home.
Yeah, if we win, we get a home game.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna win. Let's just get that out of the way anyway. But I'm just ready for this shit to be over with. My joy was to see the Cowboys not make it. But I just knew that they was gonna beat Green Bay, so this was just like perfect for me.
Yeah,
I just knew that they were gonna tell them.
They did not lose a game at home all season. And you didn't just lose at home; you got embarrassed.
Yeah.
You got stalked.
It really looked like they forgot everybody at home. Like they look confused, just out there. I'm disappointed.
You disappointed?
I'm disappointed.
Marianne, no, this did not make my day. This so far has made my year.
It made mine. It made mine, Marianne. I enjoyed every bit of this.
This made my year. So far in the beginning of 2024, this is the highlight of my year. Because everybody in 2024, I don't know what the hell been going on in 2024. Everybody beefing. Cat Williams beefing with the industry, Stephen A. and Whitlock throwing shots at each other. Now Cowboy fans are beefing with each other.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day it is.
Hey, Aaron, you see what my Aaron? Do you see what my screen name is? Tony. I'm stunned, brother. I'm stunned, Tony.
I'm gonna give you 5.5 minutes worth of my time tonight.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And that's all you get because I'm about to eat this salmon and try to understand why Mike McCarthy locker ain't already cleaned the fuck out. Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn locker need to be cleaned the fuck out already. Because I have never, ever, ever, and I've been a Cowboys fan all my life. I'm 53. I ain't never seen a team come out looking like that. I give the Packers credit because they coaching staff had them ready to play. They came in with a game plan. They executed their game plan. I don't know what the fuck our game plan was. They seemed like they was talking about it during the game. What we gonna do today? You know, and when it gets so bad, well, there's two things. One, fuck you, Greg Olson. Mike McCarthy in his 12-win seasons could stick it up his ass. 12-win seasons don't mean nothing. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, you know, with him calling something wasn't right from the very beginning. Well, second half, all of a sudden you can figure out motion in your offense. If they put in a 5-man front, why do you keep running the same fucking repetitive play over and over and hoping for a different result? It's the definition of insanity. It's the definition of insanity. That's my takeaway. I would not be surprised. And I'm calling it first. I would not be surprised that Belichick or Vrabel is in that building.
I've heard that. I have heard rumors of that, especially after the day. God damn. and you know whose stock also dropped today? Dan Quinn.
That's what I said. I would not be surprised if both McCarthy and Dan Quinn is gone.
Well, Dan Quinn gonna be somebody head coach, but this guy
I understand that, but he gonna get fired first. he gonna get fired first. That's the exact same kind of Ole, you know, type defense that Dan Quinn did when he was with the Falcons. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, because if you think about all the big plays the Packers had, there was nobody within 20 yards. Nobody.
Oh yeah, that touchdown pass at the end of the third quarter to the tight end, that shit had me on the floor laughing.
That bootleg. That
shit had me. And the thing is, Jordan Love underthrew him. He had time enough to stop,
look at it,
ball, restart, and run all over.
Yeah, I don't get what they were trying to do today. Like, I think they took for granted that track meet shit they've been doing all season and didn't think people would come in with film. That's it. It's the playoffs. You got to change it up. You got to mix. You got the personnel. Why you wouldn't mix it up, I don't know.
Well,
and I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure we'll hear something about it, but I'm not entirely sure what the back and forth in terms of CD was near the beginning of the game, early in the game. I'm not sure what that was about.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. The Packers made history today, man. First ever number 7 seed to win a playoff game. We knew it was going to happen eventually, but it happened today.
Yeah.
Well, sir, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. You see,
hey, man, you got my salute. You got my salute because you were very objective about everything. You were very objective. When it was 27-0, I damn near stopped watching the game because you know what I started thinking about? Buffalo Bills versus Houston Oilers. Because I knew Green Bay was still a young team, but Green Bay did something that a lot of teams don't do when you have a lead that big. They did not take their foot off the gas at all. Because when you get a 3-4 possession lead, sometimes you get complacent. You start playing prevent defense. They kept sending them dogs at Dak the whole time. And on offense, they were in attack mode the entire game. I said this on Tuesday to the fellas. I said Dallas's weakness on defense is that run game. Aaron Jones had a all fucking world game. The run set up the pass, and Jordan Love, boy, I wonder what Aaron Rodgers is thinking right now.
I know Green Bay happier than a motherfucker does.
Well, no. I'll tell you what ended up happening. It wasn't so much Aaron Jones in terms of that. The problem with what we did defensively against Jordan Love is show blitz and then dropping the man. They were playing a weird kind of hybrid zone and then man, but mostly a zone the whole way. With young quarterbacks, you want to play a zone. You want to confuse your coverages. It's pretty damn easy to make a read if you know you got Stephon Gilmore out there one-on-one with What's the wide receiver? Green Bay wide receiver that was open all game.
Oh, Romeo
Talking about
Dobbs.
Dobbs?
Romeo Dobbs.
Exactly, Dobbs. He's open all game because the secondary passing him off. Javon Curse. I hate Javon Curse, but you passing him off. You passing him off, and Stephon Gilmore already got a man. He can only guard one dude. So why the hell are you standing there watching a dude run past you?
Yeah.
You see that Dobbs running past and Javon Curse slap on the ass and say, "Good job, son," and let him keep running.
Aaron and Sean, I told you guys this also on Tuesday. I said another advantage that Green Bay has is that they don't have one specific stalwart receiver that you can key in on to take out the game because all of their receivers are young. You don't know who's gonna beat you, because it was supposed to be Christian Watson.
They were without Christian Watson, wasn't it?
It was supposed. No, Watson played today.
Oh,
but it was supposed to be because today was Romeo Dobbs Day. It was supposed to be Christian Watson. Then it was Dobbs. Then it was Jaden Reed. Then it was the dude Melton. So just like Dallas' stalwart receiver, CeeDee Lamb, we know that. But Green Bay doesn't have that one dude that you can clue and key in on. And we all picked the Cowboys to win this game. The one glimmer of hope that I had for the Packers is that simple. If you can control the clock and with the run, and they don't know who to stop at the receivers, I didn't think it would be this. The 48 points, I ain't gonna sit here and fucking lie. I had to, nigga, look, I did not think it was gonna be 48 motherfucking points. I mean, that to me is just like mind-blowing, particularly with the way Dallas played at home. But look, Tony, I don't know how you said you 5.5 minutes. If you can stay as long as you want because we started off by talking about this game because this was a game that was on. Now we can kind of reel it in and bring it back and start recapping the 3 games that, the other games that were played. Unfortunately, we're only really recapping half of the games because, with this weather situation in Buffalo, that game is moved to tomorrow, which I ain't mad at because I ain't got to work. Martin Luther King Day.
Hell no.
Black people.
I'll give one more observation. I'll stick around for a bit and talk about the other games, and then I got to bounce. But I'll give one more observation. Maybe not Belichick. I'm starting to think that if you are looking for a head coach candidate, you need to go ahead and hire these young dudes because they come in with innovative kind of schemes and plays and taking risks that the old school people won't necessarily. They stubborn and they stuck in their ways, and so these younger dudes are coming with these crazy, innovative, different kinds of things to get around some of these great, because we'll talk about it, I presume, but, you talking about Cleveland's defense looking really porous, and there's no way they should have looked like that.
Well, Cleveland was Jekyll and Hyde when it came to home and the road. Like Cleveland was a league best 13 points a game at home, and they were tied for a league worst with Denver, go figure, at 30 points a game on the road. Now, when it comes to the head coaching thing, what it was, I would say about 6 years ago, to me, and you guys chime in, Sean, Aaron, please chime in. It had started with the young offensive coordinator. Your Sean McVay, your Kyle Shanahan, and then it went to Zach Taylor and O'Connell with Minnesota. It went to the young, hot offensive coordinator. Now what we're actually starting to see low-key is the young defensive coordinator, DeMeco Ryans. Okay? The Patriots just named Gerard Mayo as their head coach, 37 years old. So this could be something that could be a new trend. And mind you, the coach, what was your D coordinator? The one who's the Cardinals coach, Sean?
Jonathan Gannon.
Gannon. He's a young defensive coordinator. So, I think you're right about that. But let's go ahead and let's start. I mean, we 24 minutes in. And again, we started this show when it was 2 minutes left. We're not done with this game by any stretch of the means. I'm going to tell you that right now. But let's go to Saturday's games. First game, Cleveland and Houston. Again, I had to apologize to Sean because yesterday when I called him, I said, "Dog, you picked January Joe." And he said, "No, I didn't. I picked Lamar." I said, "No, I'm pretty sure you picked January Joe." And that's why I'm glad we got shit on wax. So if I need to correct myself, I can correct myself. Sean is the only person who was on the live who picked Houston. and he was not wrong. Houston, now the score 45-14. Houston obliterates the Cleveland Browns, who, at least in my opinion, coming into the playoffs were the second best team in the AFC. I called them to go to the AFC Championship game. Boy, was I wrong. But I'm not going to sit here and act for a second like I'm not happy for CJ Stroud, like I'm not happy for DeMeco Ryans. And that Houston fan base, you got it. You have Houston, Houston, you do not have a problem. You have a quarterback. Please don't piss him off like you did Deshaun Watson and make him want to leave, because you got lucky. Because the Deshaun Watson situation generally sets an organization back damn near a decade. You got it with the coach, you got it with the quarterback. And the thing about Houston, which makes them dangerous, which is the same thing about Green Bay, which makes them dangerous, they're too young to realize they ain't supposed to be here. They're too young to realize they ain't supposed to be here. You know, so Deshaun. It was the Deshaun Watson Bowl, wasn't it?
It was.
Low key. CJ Stroud throws for nearly 300 yards, but most of his damage was done in the first half, 3 touchdowns, because the defense, Flacco throws back-to-back pick sixes, which really in effect ended the game.
Yeah.
But shout out to Houston, man. Nobody expected you to win the division, let alone make the playoffs. You get a home game, and now you wait to see where you're headed. You'll know around 7:30 Monday evening, you'll know whether you're heading to Baltimore or whether you're heading to Kansas City.
Are they playing early in the day?
Who? Pittsburgh and Buffalo?
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah, their game is at 4:30. 4:30 on CBS.
Okay.
So we get an early game and a late game.
They're the same times as the games today. Sean, let me start with you. What was your reaction? Because you called Houston. What was your reaction with Houston versus Cleveland?
That they got them one in a quarterback. I mean, really, that's all you can really ask for in a franchise is finding a franchise quarterback. Is the person you pick going to be somebody? And to be the fact that he's just a year on his rookie year, gets into the playoffs, and not only gets into the playoffs, looks amazing at the part of being able to handle himself against the opposition in there and not look like he doesn't belong, man. And that's without his top weapon being out, and with a young rookie coach. DeMeco is doing a hell of a job, man. For me, man, January Joe ain't looking real January-ish no more.
No, he didn't.
Like, that ship is over with, bro. But
he looks September sleepy.
And Kevin Stefanski, man, he looked like he clearly got out coached that game. He didn't know what was going on. So if I'm I just hope like Myles Garrett just be like, yo, let me get up out of there so he can come to the Eagles. You know what I mean?
That's wishful. That is wishful thinking.
But yeah, Houston, man, congratulations to Houston, man. They look like they got a team there. As long as they GM know what they're doing, they may be a problem going forward.
This was not Jim Schwartz's finest moment. Again, the Cleveland Browns, number 1 overall total defense, number 1 defense in pass, number 1 third down defense, got absolutely shredded. Jim Schwartz, who's a Super Bowl champion defensive coordinator, and his defense got shredded. Aaron, your take on it?
I think my focus was I was a little more disappointed in Joe. Like honestly, the Flacco came out of Flacco real quick in the game, and this is a game I shut down on this game early. Once I saw they came out the second half and they weren't really doing much and there was nothing they could do, I was like, all right, that's enough of this one. Let's go. Shout out to CJ Stroud. Great game. As long as the young man can stay healthy, just like his coach said, y'all get to play one more week of football. So I'm happy for him. I feel bad doubting him up front, but I mean it is what it is. That's the playoffs.
Big C,
what's going on?
My bad. I didn't. When it's more than 4 people, I be forgetting that I have to scroll down to click the video on. My fault, bro. Ain't not much. How you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm chilling.
All right. Now I got Sean, Tony, and Aaron on. We're going over the we're recapping right now the Cleveland versus Houston game. Aaron, go ahead, finish what you were saying about the game. Just wanted to catch Calvin up.
No, that was pretty much it. It was just I'm looking forward to seeing them play one more week of football.
Tony, how you feeling about Cleveland and Houston?
I already said what I said. Cleveland's defense did not show up. I understand you rolling with Flacco, and he's right that January Flacco ain't Flacco no more. But that still doesn't account for Myles Garrett and company. And
Right.
I mean, they got shredded. They got shredded. Texans are going to be a force for years.
For years. I think that division in itself, the AFC South in itself, with Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, and Anthony Richardson, Tennessee right now looks like the odd man out. But you're going to have at least 3 teams that are set at quarterback, and that's going to be a really exciting division to watch because, yeah, Sean, to piggyback off what you said, they got them one. The Texans got them one. Motherfucker, Calvin calls him the nigga from B2K. Well, he bumped Cleveland right the fuck out the playoffs. Calvin, what do you think about Cleveland versus Houston?
What the fuck y'all got going on? What is this? What is this? A little Eagles ambush before the fucking? What the fuck y'all got going on?
What you mean, the Eagles ambush? I ain't got nothing to do with what he got on.
You own the Eagles jersey. Why you worried tonight? What's going on?
Okay. Sean, see, now I got to explain this shit twice.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with what he got on.
Yeah, I had to explain
I
this.
see what's going on here. Go ahead.
I had to explain this to my sister who first she came on Facebook and said, "You got on an Eagles jersey?" Look, I wore this Eagles jersey to troll Cowboy fans. Period. This Eagles jersey, the reason why I have this Eagles jersey is because me and Sean and Calvin, you know this. We've been to multiple Eagles games at the Link, and I have family in Philadelphia. It's not like I've been to any Eagles versus Broncos game, so I come correct. This is a Michael Vick Eagles jersey. I've had this jersey since 2012. You see how faded this Eagles chain is? I've had this since 2012. This was to troll the Cowboys. This is not me saying go Philly against Tampa Bay.
I ain't never seen you troll the Cowboys. You didn't troll the Cowboys all season. I ain't never seen you wear that motherfucker.
Well, now you have, motherfucker.
All right. I see one. But yeah, like y'all.
This has nothing to do with Tampa Bay, goddamn it. Now go ahead.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, like that defense didn't, like they said, the defense didn't travel with them. The Flacco didn't play as well as we thought he played, but it don't have nothing to do with the Browns defense. The Texans continue to impress and go above and beyond what we think they're capable of, and they having a magical bump year.
And now Nico Collins is CJ Stroud's top weapon, but imagine what they would be if Tank Dell didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Good God.
I forgot about him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They the ones I thought they had the real connection, but he do got a connection with Nico too.
Yeah, Nico had over 1,200 yards receiving this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's go to the second game. Aaron. Ice Bowl Part 4, the 4th coldest game in NFL history. When the game started, the degrees was -6. It got to -8. The wind chill factor was -27. And
we got the sunshine slapped out of us by the wind. That's what happened.
You said what?
We got the sunshine slapped out of us.
And my only question in this game was, can dolphins swim on ice? And the answer was no, as at least for one game, Patrick Mahomes found a consistent receiver who knows how to catch outside of Kelsey. And the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Miami Dolphins 26-7. You know, we all picked the Dolphins. I blame myself because I was picking with my heart because I hate the Chiefs. And I was expecting the Miami Dolphins to be something that, quite frankly, they're not. Not this year anyway. And, you know, the one good team, the one team with a winning record that they actually beat this season was Dallas. at home.
Mhm.
That said nothing about their performances on the road. Tyreek Hill showed up to play.
Shows up
I
everywhere.
I found myself getting frustrated with Miami's play calling because to me it's like you're trying to be too cute. And Miami straight up played like they was cold. Miami played like they was too cute and too cold. Aaron, you're the Dolphins fan. Your reaction first, sir.
I feel like a disappointed parent with this game. There's a big difference between getting dominated and you lose because the other team is just that much better. I don't think the Chiefs were that much better than us in this game. I think we pissed down our own leg because if I told you we were missing like 6 people, you would have thought that was our offense the way we were playing. Defensively, we made some adjustments. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. Offensively,
I agree.
we couldn't convert on third down. It makes no sense. You cannot win a football game if you cannot convert your third downs. It is what it is. They put enough pressure on Tua where
Boy, he mad, boy. He big mad. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good because I'm trying to keep it together.
No, let it out, bro. Let it out. Let it out.
Enough pressure on Tua to where he showed his true colors consistently to where when he gets pressured, he does 2 things. He collapses in or out of the pocket, or he makes just very dumb decisions. I've talked about this since we started. He makes very dumb decisions under pressure. He's got a great arm. He doesn't go super far, but he can push it. Yeah, and then Tyreek was the only person who should have played. Jalen Waddle, I'm not going to put too much on him. Honestly,
That's not his fault.
Yeah, he was playing kind of hurt. I was actually surprised that he showed up, to be completely honest. But and then honestly, towards the end of the game, our lack of pass rush experience really showed it because the receivers, Patrick Mahomes was doing what he was supposed to do. His receivers were just like they had bricks for hands. Like don't get me wrong, it was cold, but they had bricks for hands for the majority of the game. So for us to lose this game, I'm disappointed. I ain't gonna say too much more than that. I'm disappointed because there was no reason.
Let it out, bro. Let it out, bro.
No reason we should have lost this game. None.
I'm gonna tell you why you lost the game. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Pacheco because he balled out for the Chiefs. He did his thing, but for us, we pissed on our legs.
I'm gonna tell you the 2 reasons why you lost the game. Reason number 1 is because half of your defense, literally half of your defense, was niggas who was on the street no less than 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
No pass rush. The only way that you could get a pass rush was in a blitz. And I know a Vic Fangio defense. He was my coach for 4 years. And if he has to consistently blitz, boy, Detroit walking right down their motherfucking throat. I know a Vic Fangio defense. If he has to just blitz all the time, it's going to leave holes open in the defense. That's one reason why you lost.
Come on now.
Reason number 2 why you lost is -27 wind chill factor. That's why you lost. That's another reason why you lost. Because
bro, I don't like as an excuse because everybody was cold. It wasn't like we.
No, I get it. I get it.
Sleeves and masks. Everybody was wrapped up, and we do this it'd be completely different. Everybody's brand new. Tua had never thrown in the cold. Tyreek had never caught in the cold.
Tyreek played in Kansas City. Now hold on, Tyreek played in Kansas City. He was used to it.
Exactly. Not to mention we have to go to Buffalo twice a year. It's cold half the time. Well, yeah, excuse me, once. It's weather is not an excuse. Like it's not.
Okay.
It's not. You've been doing this for 3 years, bro. What's your problem?
The reason why I said -27 is because the Dolphins played like they was too motherfucking cold. I get you. No, listen, I get you because nobody is comfortable being that fucking cold. I don't care if the Chiefs were the home team or not. Nobody's used to being that cold. Again, 4th coldest game in NFL history. But the play calling for McDaniels was that of a team who was too cold. All you were doing, you were throwing, Tua was taking 1 step and throwing it to the running back the majority of the game. And the 1 deep pass he threw to Tyreek had to stop and catch the bitch because he outran the ball. So again, I just hark back to this, Aaron, and me and Calvin talked about this earlier. that Monday night game against Tennessee, I can't leave that alone.
That's
You
listen.
handle your business. The week
What that is-
18 game against Buffalo doesn't matter. And you ain't in negative 27. You in 70 degrees. Because the defense didn't play bad to me.
It was
Considering that these are niggas off the street.
for us limping, it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. I can't put the pressure on them.
Yeah. Sean, your reaction to Miami, Kansas City.
Well, I actually didn't watch too much of that game because I was in DC.
I know you was on the road. I know.
Yeah, I was in DC, but I want to go back to when you said that motherfucking the weather ain't a factor. That's a goddamn lie. Because if you try to tell me to play in the motherfucking negative whatever the fuck degree weather, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy as hell. Because some people love the cold, some people don't. For example, motherfucking Brandon as a child when we were kids and we used to have fucking sleepovers and shit. The nigga with cold as shit in there and still have fucking fans on like a damn psychopath, nigga. Like some people fucking love the cold and other niggas need heat.
Guilty.
So I'm telling you, like right now, if it was the case of that, like in that kind of weather where a motherfucking helmet can break like that because of the wind chill and that shit, man, please.
Yeah.
Sit me. I'm gonna have a groin injury that week. Goddamn it! I'm gonna tell you that shit for real.
You sound like you should be playing Miami because that's the type of heart them niggas got. Oh, it's cold outside. I can't play too hard.
Nah, nigga, it's cold outside. I ain't coming. I'm good.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go throw again. That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me.
Some people can't throw like Buffalo getting Josh Allen as a quarterback. Some quarterbacks are made for that type of weather, man. Tua ain't built for that. Them passes don't go down there. Don't cut through that wind.
Tua's from Hawaii. He from Honolulu.
Them passes don't cut through that wind like it would for Josh Allen or somebody who used to the mountains and the goddamn cold ass weather and shit like that. Like you have to have that kind of arm or some shit for that type of shit, bro. Like that's why they throwing them short, quick out passes and shit like that. Because that's basically what y'all used to get off in the league and then take them deep shots. But when you got that wind and that ball don't hang in the air like it's supposed to for Tyreek Hill to run up under that shit, man, that shit is a big factor, bro. You got a bunch of finesse players who ain't built for like all that cold weather hitting and shit like that. That shit plays a factor. I don't care what nobody says.
Hey, Boogie, if you had 53 and me on your squad, you may have won that game because what Sean was referencing to is, we used to have sleepovers and we used to take field trips. And one year, it was December. We went up to Washington, D.C., and it was about 10 degrees outside. And I'm not exaggerating. It was about 10 degrees outside. And this was at nighttime. We were playing football. Everybody was bundled up. I was out there in a motherfucking tight-ass undershirt on.
Yeah, the fucking tidy whiteys.
Yeah. And everybody's saying to me, you are fucking crazy.
As a bitch.
And after the game was over, we all sitting on the back deck. It was about 5 of us. The rest of the class was in there warm. 4 of them are sitting there, Sean included, sitting there bundled up in blankets and shit. I'm sitting out there on a lawn chair in an undershirt. No blanket, no nothing. And Sean keeps telling me, what is wrong with you? You not cold, nigga? I wasn't even shivering. I was like, bruh, I like cold.
Some niggas like the cold, nigga.
Yeah.
But no. I've played football. Obviously, this was back in high school, but I played football while it started snowing. I lived in Tennessee. Does it hurt to hit? Yes. Does it really hurt to hit? Yes. Are you more likely to
I've never seen a nigga helmet break. That was a first for me.
Yeah, that was I mean
that's a new kind of low right there, man.
Yeah.
Could be the cold, could be the equipment, but
no, that's the cold, nigga. That's the cold.
That's the cold and the equipment, maybe. It could be a factor of both, but goddamn it, the cold was involved in it.
Yeah. Calvin?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Calvin. Go ahead, Aaron. What were you saying?
No, you good. I'm venting. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that. Calvin, KC, Miami. What it do?
Yeah, that was a crazy experience right there. They did look like they were cold. They had no idea it was gonna be that cold. And when you factor in that them boys had that have their defense hurt, but a good amount of their defense hurt, then yeah, I mean, of course it's gonna look like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Jesus Christ, that was crazy. I didn't think it was gonna look like that, but I had a partner though. I have a partner. He was in the Navy, and he said if I was out there, you could have kept that game check.
That's bad.
That nigga said it's too cold.
Way too cold, bro.
Yeah, so it was crazy. Like, who knew? You know what I'm saying? That fiberglass don't room like that on ice. But it's that Corvette. But it's all good. It's all good. They like Tyreek said, hopefully they can learn from it. I ain't gonna shit too hard on nobody. But it is what it is.
Tony, Kansas City versus Miami.
I say the same thing as everybody else. You know where I'm from, and I played football.
Oh,
so
yeah, you're from Chicago.
Yeah, I played in that kind of cold. Yeah, you don't want to hit, you don't want to fall, you don't want to do nothing. I saw a couple balls yesterday that by Dolphins players that was catchable yesterday. They didn't want to dive for that shit. You diving on concrete.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, you can't prepare for that. You can't prepare for that. You can't psychologically. You can prepare for it physically or think you prepared for it, but psychologically, you out there and you seeing the other niggas shiver. You see the coach. He trying to call the play and he blowing on his hands and shit.
Hey,
you can't prepare for it. And the Chiefs playing that.
Andy Reid's mustache gonna be a fucking meme, bro.
Yeah, that shit was froze like a motherfucker.
No, it's the Dick Buckers. Remember that iconic poster of Dick Buckers sitting on the sideline with icicles off his mustache?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit.
That's what that is. That's what kind of weather that is. Snot instantly freeze up.
Yeah, every time you saw Patrick Mahomes screaming about something, you saw a slob coming from his mouth, but then that bitch just stuck to the side of his face. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. But now, if I'm a Dolphins fan, here's the positive I take from it. And Aaron, you may not want to hear this shit.
Aaron, that's why I didn't pick up the phone yesterday because I know they were.
I know. I was.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Brandon like to call you when you down and shit like that, talking about how you feel. You know how I feel. Don't fucking call me, nigga.
At the worst possible times, it's like, come on, bro. Like,
and all of a sudden you see that fucking Brandon. You're like, nigga, don't talk to me. You know you want to just call and fuck with me right now. I'll answer that bitch. Fuck you.
Opposite therapist be like,
yes, you do actually answer it.
I know y'all suck and all, but check this out. Here's the positive.
Hey, Sean, I thought I was the only one.
You got us on rotation.
Go ahead, A Boogie.
No. Go ahead. What's the positive?
No. Sean will answer me with an attitude. That should be funny as a bitch. Sean answers me with an attitude.
Because I know you're calling on some bullshit. You know I'm mad right now, nigga.
But see, I'm not calling to fuck with you.
Oh.
Like, I'm not calling to fuck with you. Like, after the Eagles, when the Eagles lost to the Jets, I was actually just as irritated as you were because I was like, why the fuck didn't you just run the ball and punt it and make Zach Wilson go 98 yards to beat you? And it's not, Aaron, I wasn't calling to fuck with, I was calling to vent with you because I was rooting for the Dolphins hard. I was calling, like, why are they doing, like, I wasn't calling to be like, hey, bro, trust me, because I was rooting hard for Miami to win. I hate Kansas City. And I was just so frustrated with the fucking play calling, bro. I was really calling the vent with you. But when you sent me that text message, I can't even do it, bro. I just started laughing. I was like, I get it. I get it.
Put myself in a little corner, so I had to come to bed late, all of that, because I was like, okay, here's my thing. Just as a fan, there's a big difference between losing because somebody is just way better than you, and then losing because you ain't got the heart and you just pissed down your leg. The play calling has been an issue for multiple games. This was not the first game the play calling was an issue where they decided to be cute in places they didn't need to. But it is what it is. It is
like real shit, bro. My neighbor was over here. My neighbor Lou was over here, and we was watching the game. And we sitting in this bitch arguing because when they was calling them bullshit roughing the passer joints on Miami, I was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, come on, B, that ain't roughing the passer. I said, I guess in 2024 it is. I don't know. Because a nigga take a step back and you just push him.
Because in football, you touch nobody too hard.
Yeah, and the nigga flop back and all of a sudden, here come the flag. Like, but it is what it is. Now, Calvin, we have not gotten your take on Green Bay against Dallas. Now, Calvin, I'm gonna tell you, like I told everybody else on here, Green Bay made history today. They're the first ever 7 seed to win a playoff game.
Oh, word.
Well, word.
First 7 seed to win it. I thought didn't the 06 Steelers win the Super Bowl?
No, because the 7 seed has only been around for about 4 years.
Oh yeah, 7 seed. Okay. I got you. I can dig that. Well, like I said, I ain't gonna rag too bad on nobody because I got a dog in the fight tomorrow. But I remember it was out, and I looked at it before I got on here, and I seen y'all in y'all little get up. It was almost a year to the day when they sent my boy Brady home. So fuck them people. And that's all I got.
He meant that shit.
I mean, he said that shit with his chest.
Yeah, I'm serious as a heart attack.
Now, did you expect the game to go like that? I mean, because
no,
it's not like when Houston.
Not.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not like when Houston had back-to-back pick sixes.
I did not. I thought Dan Quinn's defense was gonna clamp down. I thought they was gonna take some of those deep out routes out the game, deep comeback routes out the game. I thought they was gonna try to catch Jordan Love doing a little too much of the Aaron Rodgers shuffle, but apparently he seemed like he got that down pat. I thought Parsons was gonna mop the floor.
Oh, he told everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the press at the little press conference, he said, "I'm gonna be spectacular. Or I'm gonna be phenomenal."
Who said that?
Michael Parsons.
Oh yeah, well, cool. And I did not. Well, I didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to go that way. I did not expect them to be down 27-7 at the half, and for Jimmy Johnson to go on national TV and start ramping and raving and doing all this shit he was doing in the fucking Fox show. I didn't expect that shit at all, but sunshine on the tick dick every now and then. So again, fuck him.
Well, that's my.
Because y'all don't understand what I had to go through last year. When I got to work last year, almost a year to the day, niggas had on jerseys, cleats, shoulder pads, keychains, all this. You know what I'm saying? I had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to deal with that. I don't think it's gonna look like that tomorrow.
Oh, you know good and damn well. Listen, you coming at me because I'm wearing an Eagles jersey. If I had a Packers jersey, I swear to God, I would wear it. I'd be wearing it right now.
Well, that would kind of make more sense. But
yeah, I promise you, it could have been an old ass Brett Favre jersey. I'd have been rocking the bitch today.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, look, man, you ain't even got to worry about tomorrow, dog. Y'all gonna handle business, bro. We ain't nobody.
Sean, you keep that voodoo over there. I'll talk to you in 72 hours.
All right. Wait, I ain't gonna say nothing, but you know how I feel about it, though.
I know how you feel.
Speaking of Juju, fellas, let me let y'all in on this little secret. And to every Cowboy fan again who's watching, we have a Cowboy fan who is on, even though he put the camera down. He's not around right now, but There's only been 4 times this season where when I'm playing FanDuel, and the only time I play FanDuel is during the football season and maybe sometimes during the NBA playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But only 4 times this season did I pick Dak Prescott as a quarterback for one of my games. Now, there have been times where I picked the Cowboys defense, depending on who they went against and where they were playing at. But only 4 times this season did I pick Dak Prescott to be a quarterback on one of my teams. And all 4 times when I picked them, they lost.
The fact that you gamble on the fact that you gamble is blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, man. Oh no! Oh, the game the game was only $1. It was a $1 game. It was a $1 game. That's it.
There we go.
Yeah, it was a $1 game. You know, I was I played 3 games.
Oh man.
One game was $3, and the other 2 games was $1. Now, the most expensive game I played, you know who my quarterback is?
Who's your quarterback, Brandon?
Baker Mayfield.
I'm hanging up.
Why are you hanging up?
Because y'all trying to put some juju in the game.
I'm not trying to put you. Look, I'm looking at the
how
matchups.
Much do you win? How much do you with that dollar? How much do you win?
If I finish first place? If I finish first place?
What's the most you can win? Yeah.
On that game, if I win first place, 10,000.
You know, good and goddamn well, the Lord ain't gonna bless 2 niggas like us.
I know. But on the other game, on my 3rd game, I picked Jalen Hurts.
See? And how much you win on that game?
If I finish first place, that $1 game, $5,000.
I thought you
ratio.
I thought you say $80 or something. I said, see, that's that bullshit.
No, 5,000. No,
it's couch cushion money for lunch money.
That's it.
You can't beat that. That's a good ratio.
I put $5 on my FanDuel account and played 3 games. You know, that's it. But okay, so now, Calvin, that was your take on the Cowboys versus the Lions. I mean, Cowboys versus the Packers. And as I say that, boy, the Lions looking good right now. Aaron, we didn't really get your take on the Cowboys versus the Packers because when you came on, me and Sean was at a full 100. We was at a full 100. What was your takeaway of the Cowboys and the Packers?
I was watching y'all before I came on. Y'all hit everything right on the head, and you were absolutely right. I was waiting to see what they would do against the run. Looks like the Cowboys ended up folding a little bit, but that was a horrendous game on their part. I had a lot of confidence in them. I had a lot of confidence in them wrapping that one up. But shout out to Joe Love. He had to play one more week of football. Good for him.
And like I said, we know where Jordan Love is going. We know where the Packers are going to play. They are the lowest seed, again, first ever, number 7 seed to win a playoff game. So they're going to San Francisco. So you go from one historic rivalry game to the next. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right now. San Francisco better be careful.
Be careful about what?
Jeez.
They better be careful about the Packers because, again, while they're better, they play better against the run. It's like I said on Tuesday, bro. The Packers don't have that one stalwart receiver that you can key in on. They 4 receivers deep. Any of them can hurt you on any given day. Today was Romeo Doubs. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Jones did his thing with the run, but next week it could be Christian Watson or Jaden Reed or Mel.
I get that.
Sean.
Yeah.
My brother. Let's get back to this Packers versus Cowboys game, sir.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
My joy. I spoke my truth.
Hey, but you know what, Brandon? You said something about the 49ers. I do remember you saying all year though, be wary of the big win the week before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because it lends you to a letdown. The
Okay.
only team that hasn't proven true to right so far this season is Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only team. But God damn it. A lot of people came on here today on this show, pause. A lot of people joined this show today to see Dallas Cowboy tears or to laugh at me and one black city about the Cowboys' misfortune. Now, we were talking about Dak about 5 minutes ago, and somebody from Facebook, who I'm gonna remain nameless, even though I've already said her name, said he's the man talking about Dak. No, he's not. I'm gonna tell you. Look, when
That's
I knew that this was
because just not too long ago, that same person said we need a new quarterback. Am I reading that wrong?
no, you
I am
I
confused.
don't know, because that might have been my mother. I don't know.
Oh, your mom? Yeah, she. Oh, hi, Mama Towns.
Oh
I
yes,
forgot
my
the
mom.
Cowboys fan. Be all
My
about
mom.
their inbox talking shit about my team. Hi.
You know what? She came on here about 40 minutes ago, coming at your neck, and I left it quiet.
Yeah, you better have. You
No,
better
you know
have.
what? No, you know what? Listen. You know, in Method Man and Red Man's voice, get him. Go ahead.
It's a beautiful day, boy. All that shit talking, all that shit they was doing, all that yada yada, all this ass whooping we was getting. Knew that was gonna be their year. Cowboys this, Cowboys Super Bowl MVP that. Get you some. Get you some of this nice ale. Get their ass beaten at home. But you know, I gotta enjoy this because I know this shit about to happen to us tomorrow. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful day. It's like getting that stimulus check 3 times over. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of feelings. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna overreact and try to find Mark McCarthy and get Bill Belichick because that's the type of shit Jerry Jones did.
But see, all right, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because Belichick is a made man, not to use mafia terms, but Belichick is a made man. He's won more Super Bowls as a coach than Dallas has as a franchise. I don't see, there is no way in hell I could see Bill Belichick coming to coach the Dallas Cowboys because of the way Jerry Jones has to stay in front street with the Cowboys business. It didn't work for Bill Parcells.
That's why I say that's going to be like the biggest issue. I was just talking about this earlier today. It's because Jerry and them still want to be the GM, and you know, Bill Belichick likes total control over that, having that GM shit and wants power, and he's not going to do really what you want him to do. So that may be the big mishap on him going to Dallas. Unless Jerry can get into his rope and really want that Super Bowl.
Yeah, the only way that will work is if Jerry say, "Okay, you got it," because Bill can be like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going. Yeah. I'm going to Nantucket." Like, well, you can da. Yeah, 6 Super Bowls. I'm out of here. I'm gone. He don't have to do nothing he don't want to do. Like Brandon said, he's stamped. You know, you can call the last 3 years what you want, you know what I'm saying? But he's stamped. You know what I'm saying? You call him, do him like you do Jordan and just forget shit. He stamped. You know what I'm saying? You know, he don't have to do nothing he don't want to do. They won't be. It may be the talk of the town, but us sitting here, we know that'll never happen. It'll never.
Right, because you know what people fail to remember is that Bill Belichick came from under Bill Parcells, and Bill Parcells tried it, and Jerry Jones got in the way to a point where Parcells said, "You know what? I can't do it. I can't do it."
So people change when they get to the end, though, and they need to get that. They want that victory.
You know who I could see offering Bill Belichick the type of control that he wants?
Washington
or Atlanta. Those two teams, Washington or Atlanta.
I'd be interested to see Atlanta.
Because Atlanta actually has the fucking roster. Outside of quarterback, I'm skeptical. Like I don't believe in Desmond Ritter. I never have.
I
To
keep
be
hearing
honest,
that
the
Fields is
Commanders
going
have that
down.
kind of roster.
That's what I'm saying. I
Everybody-
said Washington or Atlanta.
Yeah, I think quicker go to Washington.
I would love to see him and Bieniemy do something because they would be a fool not to. And that's another point. They'd be a fool not to look at Bieniemy.
Well, I guarantee you this: if Belichick was to go to Washington, he would demand because he's seen the success that Andy Reid had. Even though Andy Reid is an offensive coach, I would pretty much bet my bottom dollar that if Belichick went with Washington, Bieniemy would stay there as an OC.
Yeah, but another thing we forgetting, man, this man is 70+ years old.
71 years old.
He don't have to do nothing.
Belichick wants that record of all. He wants Don
That's it.
Shula's
He got one
record.
more year in him.
That's it. He wants Don. I give him 2. He wants Don Shula's record for all-time coaching. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not even for really accomplishment. It's for petty. Because when Spygate came out, Don Shula, when he was still alive, called Belichick Belichick. So you think that Belichick don't want to pass his record, go up and piss on his grave and say, I passed you?
How far is he from the record?
About 12, 13 games?
13 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 2 years worth.
Yeah, that's 2 years.
I can't picture Belichick.
Depending on what team he go to.
Dependent, right.
I can't picture Belichick in Atlanta. That would just
because you can't picture it don't mean it ain't gonna happen.
I know, but that's wow.
Come on, Belichick. Go ahead to Black Hollywood. Have some black chicks breaking you off.
He coming to Philly once we fire Sirianni. We
I've
already
heard
got
that too, though. Real shit. I've heard that too.
We already got Matt Patricia.
I've heard that too. No, real talk. I've heard that if the Eagles lose, particularly if they get embarrassed tomorrow night, I've heard that Belichick could be in Philadelphia by motherfucking Tuesday.
That's wow.
And the only thing that
I'll take him to see what he is for a year. Shit, I'll take him.
And the only thing that's crazy about that is that Sirianni is the first coach in Eagles history to take his team to the playoffs his first 3 years coaching.
We don't give a fuck. Look what we did to Doug Peterson. Get your ass out of there, bitch. Nigga.
He won a Super Bowl.
They don't care.
They don't.
They don't care.
They don't.
What you doing for us? What you doing with us with all that talent on there? We ain't got time to waste talent, motherfucker.
That whole NFC East fan base is cannibalistic. They will eat it.
We ravenous. We don't play that shit over here, bro. We want to win, and if you ain't winning, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Well, look. Let me say this before we get on. Before we get further into the coaching carousel, let me address this to Dallas Cowboy fans who still may be tuning into this show. Once again, if you're still tuning in and you're a Cowboys fan, thanks for the view, because I'm going to be unmerciful. This day has done my soul so much grace, joy, and justice. Grace, joy, and justice. You know why? Because fuck y'all. Okay? I am so sick, and the thing is that every year, I had a homeboy tell me, he said, no, you know what, B? I can't watch your show because I'm mad. He a Cowboy fan. I can't watch your show because I'm mad. I'm mad because we losing and we shouldn't be losing like this. Well, good. Puka, touchdown. Well, because we shouldn't be losing like this. And I said this, I said, bro, you should be used to it. What annoys me most about the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys is the fact that they get all this media attention, and I don't care about the financial aspect of it. I could care less. To me, it's with wins and losses. What have you done on the field lately? I don't care about the net worth and all of that stuff. Do they deserve the attention that they have gotten thus far? Do they deserve the attention that they have been getting? No, because, again, let me say this. The Dallas Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl since 1995. What grade were you in? I can speak for me and Sean. We were in 7th grade. Aaron, you probably weren't when we were what grade were you in? Kindergarten?
If that, yeah. Yeah, 95.
Nigga
They
said
haven't
if
been
that's
to
trying to make us look all old and shit. Fuck you, nigga.
They haven't look. It
All right,
is what it is. They haven't been to a conference championship game since the same year, 1995. What was going on in 1995? Biggie and Pac was still alive. The Michael Jackson History album had just came out. Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson was still in the goddamn NBA.
That's crazy.
You know, the internet hadn't broken through yet. At least anything less but the government. And let me say this, and this should tell you all you need to know. And Sean, I hope you're listening. Since the Houston Texans joined the NFL in 2002, the Houston Texans have more playoff wins than the Dallas Cowboys.
All right.
And you can call me a troll. You can say I'm hating. But what I'm speaking right now is factual. The Houston Texans joined the NFL in 2002. And they have more playoff wins than the Dallas Cowboys. If you don't believe me, look it up. The Houston Texans won a playoff game in 2011, 2012, 2016, 2019, and yesterday. In that same time period, the Dallas Cowboys have won a playoff game in 2009, 2014, 2018, and last season. That's just 4. So the Dallas Cowboys, for all the media attention and all of the money and all of the glitz and the glamour, aren't even the best team in Texas. They're not the best team in their own state. You know why? Because we will be watching C.J. Stroud play somebody next week. Where will Dak Prescott be? Playing motherfucking Madden. That is it.
Yeah, I be playing Madden. That nigga trash.
So you can call me a Cowboys troll, but everything I just said was factual. So fuck you, fuck your fan base, and have fun sitting at home, you sorry bitches. Fellas, how y'all doing?
I'm doing lovely, bro. That was beautiful. That was so well put.
Thank you. Oh,
I
Stephen
enjoyed
ain't got
that.
shit on me. Stephen ain't
I
got shit
enjoyed
on
that
me.
so much.
I'm glad you did,
All
sir.
objectivity once we start talking about the Cowboys, baby.
Stephen, but again, sir, everything I said was factual.
It's
Stephen
fact-
A has gone soft. He's got nothing on me. Nothing. The
He's
fact that
calmed
they
down.
were a number 2 seed and Skip Bayless is sitting here screaming, the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl because we've got 2 home playoff games. Motherfucker, you had 1. And you got your ass blown the fuck off the field by a quarterback making his first career playoff start. And the first time a 7 seed has ever won a playoff game was at your expense. Shut up. How about them Cowboys? Look at my name on my screen list. That's your quarterback. That's your quarterback. Yeah. Again, how you doing, Sean? How you doing, Aaron? All right.
Hey, you know, I'm doing beautiful today, man.
All right.
You know, every day Cowboys lose is a glorious day. You know?
Boy.
I'm just enjoying this Lions Rams game. I'll put it to you that way.
Well,
I'm
this
in
game-
it is a pretty good game.
This is a great game.
solid game. Oh, by the way, shout out to my boy Jalen Reeves. He's plays for the Lions. We went to high school together. He
What's his
never
name?
Oh, yeah?
Jalen Reeves, maybe.
What position?
He plays he is the linebacker.
Okay, well, you know what? We got somebody else we can root for. I got somebody we can root for.
He played linebacker in high school.
Yeah.
What a motherfucking catch, boy. What a motherfucking catch.
Because you know the Lions know the results of that Cowboys game. So you know the Lions are sitting there saying, if we win today, we host 2 playoff games now.
I think they're just happy to be there. They just happy to play.
I hope they don't play with that, because if they play with that mentality, they're gonna lose.
They just
I'll tell you
happy.
that right now.
You said what?
So far they're looking good with.
He said he hopes that he said he thinks that the Lions are just happy to be in the playoffs. I said if
No,
you
the
play with
Lions
that,
got some. The Lions got some strength behind them, boy. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's gonna be them against the 49ers. That should be a decent game.
well, that was my NFC championship prediction. I was dead wrong about the AFC. I said Cleveland and Baltimore. Oops, my bad. My fault.
Yeah, I thought everybody thought Cleveland because Cleveland went into the playoffs looking good, but no.
But now before we get off of here, and there's no rush. I mean, because everybody with games of vested, even though Sean, I know you're definitely interested in this game because the winner of this
No,
game.
not.
Okay, all right.
because it don't matter. I like y'all think I'm bullshitting. If my
I
team
know,
wins,
you saw
well
that.
because we ain't winning next week. They're gonna have to show me something. I'm gonna have to see a massive change in that playoff game. Like, okay, maybe they were just bullshitting until we got into the playoffs. Because what I see right now ain't it, bro. Say that shit right now.
Okay, well, the this past week marked to me a youth movement in coaching, particularly the NFL and college football to a certain degree. Pete Carroll gone, Belichick gone, unexpectedly Vrabel, but Nick Saban then retires at Alabama. So
Yeah, it's definitely
Sean, yeah,
looking
go
like
ahead.
a youth
Sean,
movement.
start with you.
It's definitely looking
ahead,
like
Sean.
a youth movement. I'm talking about between coaches and quarterbacks.
Oh, no question. No question. Aaron, what do you think of this week has been like no other when it comes to the coaching carousel in professional and college football?
I'm definitely excited to see what Alabama looks like after Saban leaves. I think that's going to be a really big factor in terms of college football. But in terms of the league, I'm excited. I don't know anybody that doesn't like fresh blood, right? Unless they just out there doing crazy stuff. So I'm looking forward to the change-ups that some of these teams are seeing. You said Vrabel is
Vrabel got fired by Tennessee.
Yep, he fired too. Hell yeah.
that's
Look,
unfortunate.
I need some of these motherfuckers to just take a step back and go back to coordinating because I'd love to take Vrabel as a defensive coordinator. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like dude, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. He can't come coach for us, but I like dude. But yeah.
Well, the word with Vrabel is that Vrabel was not happy with some of the decisions that the general manager was making. Like he was not happy with the AJ Brown trade, and he was not happy with the Bayer trade as well. So with that,
so why not come over there and come coach him again? I mean,
say what?
So why don't he just come on over there and be a part of us and come on coach him again? Come on, buddy. come on yonder.
You know what would be hilarious?
Come pick your players back up.
Aaron, you know what would be hilarious?
Y'all can't just be busting it wide open for every coach now, Sean. Y'all gotta be choosy.
And we can bust it open. Look, we're slores for coaches. You feel me? If you want to come and show us what you got, come on, pop it open for a real nigga.
Yeah, that's why you got Matt Patricia. Like, what the fuck?
You wild, man.
You know what would be funny, Aaron? Is if the Eagles somehow find themselves in the NFC Championship game again.
I highly doubt that.
Based on the most
saying it's going to happen.
Based on the most recent activity, it'd be a hard sell. I've seen crazier things happen, but it wouldn't be a hard sell for me.
The reason why I say that would be funny is because now that if you win, you don't have to go to San Francisco. You don't have to go to San Francisco
because Green Bay goes there.
Right. And if you win, and let's say
we ain't beating Detroit, bro.
But you could but what if Detroit loses tonight? You could potentially host a second round game.
Yeah, but if you would have lost to the Lions, you're gonna lose to the Rams.
Yeah,
no, I don't disagree, but I'm just saying I'm just hypothetically speaking, just saying what if, because it's a strong chance, because the fact of the matter is that the Eagles aren't out of it. The Cowboys are. Marianne still making her 2-cent comments, talking about something they won't. there's a strong possibility that we could be sitting here in 2 weeks talking about a conference championship game featuring Jalen Hurts and them. They still in it. Dallas ain't.
Yeah, I ain't putting nothing on that until I see it. I gotta see it to believe it, nigga. I done heard about it for the past couple of weeks, but they showed me different. So you're gonna have to show me that you mean different in the playoffs as well.
You know, the only person who we've missed tonight is Keys. And I'm saying Detroit could lose, but the way their offense is playing right now, yeah.
Yeah, the boys out here, they ain't losing. The boys out here looking good.
Jared Goff made business right now.
Gonna trade me, motherfuckers. I'm gonna show you.
Jared Goff mean business. He's standing on business right now.
I mean, they got what they wanted, though. They wanted their championship. They got it. Now that's all you got. That one championship. Now I got years of these ass whoopings I'm finna get y'all.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to say when it comes to that trade. It's hard to say that St. Louis, that the Rams lost the trade because they got a Super Bowl out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think it's been a win-win for both teams, because if Detroit wins tonight, if they win tonight, then as far as the organization goes, they should feel like they broke even, because they haven't won a playoff game since 1991. And by the way, that win was against the Dallas Cowboys in 1991. I'm throwing shots all motherfucking day at Cowboy fans, bitch ass. You heard it. But all jokes aside, if Detroit wins today, they haven't won a playoff game since George Bush Sr. was the fucking president.
It's a long motherfucking time.
That's a long one. And this is the first ever playoff game in Ford Field. And they litty and fucky. But but I will say this, their pass defense is suspect. So it wouldn't surprise me if you get if Philadelphia wins, because if Tampa Bay wins and they go into Detroit with Detroit's pass defense, that's a shootout all day. That's a shootout all day. But it wouldn't surprise me if you get AJ Brown back. And I'm just saying, I'm not just saying this because I got this jersey on, because I believe if Tampa wins and Detroit wins, I believe Tampa could go into Detroit and win. Evans and Godwin and Palmer and Rachaad White, I believe that could happen.
Yeah.
So, but now, Aaron, let me ask you a question. Now that your team season is over, like mine, what do you think the remedy should be to improve for 2024?
For us to improve for the upcoming season, we're going to need not necessarily a fresh defense, but we definitely need. See, this is a tough one for me. I'm not even going to start with defense, because I think defensively we're going to be all right. We get our guys back, we're going to be straight. We definitely need better depth in terms of defense, but we're going to be straight. Offensively, we're going to need another receiver without question. I think running game is phenomenal. Our guys up front, a little bit newer, but they're playing great. I don't have any issues with that. But we definitely need more receivers in rotation, because and I'm skipping I'm forgetting the term you used in terms of, but we don't have, like, yes, we have Jalen Waddle, but he is not to the same level as Tyreek Hill. He's just not. Like, who
is though?
Who knows? We'll see what pops up in the draft. I can't call it, but in terms of us having, and you know what? Let me add something else. He doesn't need to be to the same level as Tyreek Hill, but he needs to do something a little bit different, to where Tyreek Hill doesn't just pull away attention, but he actually we'll have another receiver out there that causes a problem. I was hoping it would be Berrios, but it looks like they're just keeping him as a special teams guy.
/slot, I guess.
Yeah, I do feel like he could be used better.
You sure you don't just need a tight end?
I like Craycraft though.
That's not a bad idea.
Because when y'all had Jaceki out there, y'all was looking super good when he was had that good season for y'all before he left.
That's true.
That is, yeah. You know what? That might actually be a better play than
Because you already got a threat in Tyreek. Waddle is a sufficient number 2 threat for you. Yeah, he's not the same as Tyreek, but he's an efficient number 2. His issue is he just got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Y'all just need to get y'all a tight end that can fill in the middle when them 2 take over the top, and you still gotta cover the flat with or flats or small crosses with your tight end, more like a big body. Because when y'all had Jaceki doing that, John, y'all was pretty efficient on offense and shit. So I just think y'all just need to get y'all a complimentary tight end that's better than what y'all got right now, and because y'all running game is pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all problem was y'all just ain't had y'all pass rushers, bro. Nobody gets to the quarterback.
I agree. I truly believe that even if it was just Bradley Chubb,
yeah,
I truly believe that if Chubb was playing, that game goes a whole lot different. Now, if you had Phillips and Chubb, I believe you win.
That shit matters, bro. Especially it's like who's healthy at this time. Like one problem, you got somebody out there who's a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes. You gotta get in his face. You gotta make him feel uncomfortable. Y'all ain't had nobody do that. That boy felt like he had all day. He was back there doing taxes and shit. Like that's a thing. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think y'all need no wide receivers and no shit like that. Y'all may, I mean, if you get a wide receiver, I would say probably get more like a possession one. You know what I mean? Like a big body hands, Joe, who can go across the middle. But like I said, that's your tight end.
That should be Julio Jones's next stop, Miami.
Oh God.
To be honest, like somebody like that who can do that, you really don't have to count on because y'all have a sufficient 1 and 2. The boys just need to stay healthy.
Yeah, the injury bug came and bit y'all the worst out of any team in the playoffs. The injury bug bit y'all the worst.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's going to deny that.
They can't. No way around it. But yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it's a tight end or a decent possession receiver would be a good pickup. But other than that, I don't. And just decent depth. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say being healthy is a game of luck or a game of chance. It kind of is. But in those spaces, we just need people to be able to fill in the gaps. And for me, I think we'd have another run at the playoffs again.
Well, again, that's when I said positive stuff. As a diehard Dolphin fan, I didn't think, you would want to hear this. But again, you improved 2 games from last season, back-to-back playoff years for the first time since 99-2000. Now, I guess the next goal is finishing the job with the division and winning the playoff game. Because, again, I will keep on harping on that fucking Tennessee game. That's the one.
I'm right there with you. That was that was the pivot point for the rest of our season. And we pissed down our legs.
Y'all pissed on your legs. If y'all pissed down your legs last night, I guarantee you it froze. It was stuck to your leg.
So good.
Now, as far as so let's look at the teams whose seasons are now over. So we just did Miami. What about Cleveland? Now, do you think because Cleveland just lost, one and done in the playoffs, do you think, that takes the burden? Because I never thought there was any burden on Deshaun Watson anyway because he got guaranteed money. But what would you do with Flacco? Would you bring him back as a backup or would you just walk from him?
Well, that would be up to Flacco if he want to come back as a backup because, I mean, you've seen that he did a good job. But, I mean, just in the playoffs, I mean, it won't really he didn't do his thing. But, I mean, he did his job as a backup. He's the backup fucking quarterback who came off of the fucking free agency. He was just sitting at home. So, I mean, he did what he did. He got y'all in the playoffs. Y'all should feel good that you got that far. It lets you know that your defense is a unit that can really carry your team, and you get your quarterback back that supposedly you paid to do his job. So, and you got Amari, you just need to build off of that. Get them boys some help. Get some more wide receiver help. Get some more offensive weapons. I mean, even though you got Nick Chubb back that bitch. You know, get. I mean, the tight ends look good. The offense look good. I don't know what you need. Maybe some more defensive help to make y'all even better. Y'all got a good fucking team. I wouldn't be too bad about it. I'd be bad about how the fuck y'all got you out coached and shit like that. Maybe you might look at getting yourself. I wouldn't even say get you another coach because he got to the playoffs with a backup. It's just tough. They're where they are. Nobody really seen them as a Super Bowl team. You got in there. You just got beat by. I mean, damn, you got beat by a rookie coach and a rookie. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You're in a tough spot. I don't know what to tell them, though. That shit is rough, boy.
Side note, boy, Matthew Stafford is showing off too, bro.
Oh yeah,
Matt Stafford is balling.
It's a game. Let it be a game. I love it.
Yeah.
Tie each other out, nigga. So we ain't got to deal. Oh wait, we ain't gonna play them anyway. They be playing.
No. Don't lose that energy. Come on now. I need you to be positive now.
Nah, man.
Come on now. Keep
Good.
that
We ain't got
energy.
AJ neither.
You said, yeah, you don't have AJ.
It's a
You don't
wrap.
have AJ. So we went over the
You know
Dolphins.
what? I kind of want to see because I feel like that motherfucker just be pressing because AJ be in the game, want to get him the rock. But you should be getting him the rock. But I mean,
Don't you think that because AJ's not there, that they will focus more on the run like they should have been doing
hell
for the
no,
last
they
6
ain't.
fucking weeks?
They're gonna be out there throwing the old ass Julio Jones 372 times. I will hope they focus on the run, but you know, it's the playoffs. This is where you're supposed to really show your coaching and your playbook because you only get one chance. So we'll see.
I'm just saying, I mean, because when I saw that AJ Brown wasn't playing, I was like, well, to me, and combine that with Jalen Hurts' finger, you would think that would put more emphasis on the running the ball. You know, that would make more sense.
It would make sense, but we haven't been making sense for the last 5 weeks.
And okay. Well, I just know that Tampa Bay and Philadelphia have definitely have a vested interest in this game because they know that should the Rams win this game, that the winner of that of tomorrow will have a home playoff game. You know, Marianne, you said they got this. Who is they got this? Because the damn sure ain't the Cowboys. So who got this? The Cowboys got this L.
I hope she ain't talking about us because I don't want her. I don't want her rooting for us. You see what the Cowboys did. I don't need that
for, Marianne? Come on now, type it in. Who you rooting for? Sorry, Sean. You know. That's Juju. That's all about Juju. She's not rooting for the Eagles. She's just saying that to get underneath your skin, my guy. She's rooting for the Bucks. But she did turn Eagles up.
She should. I want her to root for them because you see what her rooting for gets you.
You know, she sent me a text message in the first half of the game saying, I guess it's no more shit talking for me. I ignored that shit. I got some shitty text messages during that game, and I was like, I'm not paying a lick of attention because I'll be that nigga that as soon as I pay attention, the Cowboys will start coming back. But
that's how I feel.
Yeah, but when
once I seen that 27-7, bro, I was like, ain't no fucking way in hell, bro.
No, nope. I thought that. Like I said, the first thing I thought about was Houston Oilers, Buffalo Bills. No, for me, when it was 48-16, that's when I broke out the Eagles jersey. I broke out this and the hat. I said, okay, they ain't coming back. Because I had the link pulled up for a minute. I hadn't sent it because I wanted to put myself as Dak, but I was like, what if these motherfuckers come back? But when it was 48-16, I said, yeah, this is a wrap. I said, this is a wrap. I said, this is it.
As long as everybody do. All right, yo, boys. I'm about to slide. It's time to eat.
Bye-bye.
All right, bro. Hey, listen, Tuesday,
Tuesday.
we go over the other 3 games.
We'll be out here. Happy Martin Luther
Right.
King Day. Make sure to support some black people. Hug a black person. We need to make that a
Yeah,
national.
I'll share my Cash App so y'all can support this black nigga.
Yeah, happy Martin Luther King Day. Get some
My
ass.
bills going the first, just like yours, boss.
Happy Martin Luther King Day. If you're in a relationship and you have a significant other, have sex in Martin Luther King's honor.
This dude.
All right, y'all.
All right, my boy.
Sean,
Ew.
look like it's just me and you. Bye.
Yeah.
Look like it's just me and you. Bye. How about them Cowboys?
You already know it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go on YouTube and look at national reactions and drink me a hot cup of cocoa.
Yo, you gonna make you some hot chocolate too? I'm gonna make me some too. Well, you gotta work tomorrow.
No, I am off tomorrow, sir.
So am I. I am off tomorrow, and I have told my little ones that once my podcast is over with, we can get up and we can play and we can have fun because this is a beautiful day. And they said, Daddy, why is it a beautiful day? I said, because look at the score on this football game. This was right before I got on the podcast. They said, look at the score on this football game. They said, Green Bay. They said, GB. No, they said, GB. They said, GB 48, DAL 32. I said, yes. They said, wait a minute, that's the Cowboys. The Cowboys are losing? I said, yes. They said, yes, we hate the Cowboys. That's what they said.
What beautiful children. They're growing up to be so beautiful. And
They are
majestic.
well raised.
Well raised, sir.
Come here.
What a great job you're doing, sir. Keep
I
doing a
think
great
I'm doing
job.
a fantastic job.
Fantastico.
Yes, I think I'm doing a fantastic
Happy
job.
holidays to you.
Yes. They said, look at the score. They said, okay, the Cowboys are losing. Every time they see the Cowboys symbol, they say, I hate the Cowboys. I'm like, you damn right you hate the goddamn Cowboys. That's right. They say they only like 2 teams. 2 teams. Like, what 2 teams? Of course, the Broncos. Yes, Broncos. They say yes. And we like the Eagles too because of Sean. That's exactly what they say.
That's right. They better.
Come here, boy. And I'm about to prove it. I'm going to prove it. Come here, kiddo. What it do?
What am I trying to do?
Who's that right now? Say what do we got, Father? Say what do we got? Whoa.
What's up, sir?
Hey. Get been down so people can see you.
Young sir. What it do?
Nothing. I'm just
What you doing?
watching TV upstairs.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's the NFL? What's the football team that we hate?
The Cowboys.
That's right.
You ain't no lie. What's the football team we love?
The Broncos.
You damn right. What's the other football team we love?
The Eagles.
Go ahead, say it louder.
The Eagles.
You better, boy. I was about to pace it up. I'm about to gas up the whip. I was coming for you.
And what team lost today?
The Cowboys.
Say it louder.
The Cowboys.
Which means they asses is done. How about them Cowboys? Take your sorry bleepity bleep bleep bleeping bleeps home and sit on the couch. This is a beautiful day. It is always a great day when the Cowboys lose. Ain't that right, son?
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead up there. Well, I'm almost done.
Okay.
We about to have us some fun. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead upstairs. We'll get to soon. Yeah. We about to play game. We about to play them fuck the Cowboy games.
Yeah.
He was upstairs when I said that, just to make sure, This is a case for you judgmental people who be like, why are you talking like that in front of your kid? Nigga, this is my kid.
Man,
No, not you. Not you. Not you.
No, I know. I ain't talking about me. But I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. Exactly. But so there's 3 more games left to go because of Pittsburgh and Buffalo had to get moved. Of course, well, 2.5 really, because the Lions and the Rams are about at halftime. So we will be back here on Tuesday to to give you a recap of the other 3 games, go over the divisional round games. Like I said, we already know that the only matchup that we know specifically that is going to happen right now is San Francisco and Green Bay. That's it. That's the only matchup that is set in stone for the second round of the playoffs, because Houston won. We don't know where they're going. Okay. Kansas City won. We don't know who they have to play. We don't know whether they're going to Buffalo or they're staying at home to play Houston. So we will give you guys a wrap up of the rest of Wild Card Weekend and the matchups that are going into divisional round weekend, as well as a bit of NBA talk. And we can definitely talk about what's going on in that there thing called life. You feel me? All right. So, brother. Tuesday. Hey, look, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow during the game. Don't call me. Don't answer with no fucking attitude, no matter how the game is going.
You already know I am.
No, you can't answer with an attitude because you already have your expectations.
What? Yeah, you got me there.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still be mad, goddamn it.
Why are they going for it on 4th down? They kept, and then you get a false start. Or was that an offside? Now, if that's an offside, that's a whole different story.
False start.
Punt the ball. Punt the ball. This is going to be one of them games where whoever has the ball last may end up winning the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, for my guest, for Brother Sean, for A Boogie, for my man Tony, for Big C, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. We out this beer. Peace. How about them Cowboys?
Here we go.
Fuck them.